new year, and I get this question all the time. I know I'm supposed to be better. I know I can get healthier. I know I can work out. I know I'm supposed to do all these things. How do I do it? What is it that I have to do within myself to get me to be those things? That's what I want to talk about today. So let's get into it. I turned everything into a vlog. So everything that you're going to be seeing now is all going to be flowy. It's all going to move differently just to get you to understand that getting out of pain can be confusing if you're looking outside yourself. You have to learn to look within. And in order to do that, you have to understand who you are, where you are, and what's happening in your world. That is what I'm going to be doing today, and that's what I'm going to be getting you to understand. That's how you get out of pain. When you go out in the world, you're consistently given what's wrong with you. I'm here to say it's not that. So, I'm Patrick LaRouche, and I'm going to be your health consultant and getting you out of pain. Because you are not broken, folks. This is a chart that we're going to be making today. Before I get into that, I want to get into the concept of it's New Year. And within this New Year thing, everyone comes up and says, I know I'm supposed to be healthier. I know I'm supposed to eat better, lose weight. And I have all these goals. Set goals, don't set goals, blah, 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 blah. I'm here to say none of that matters unless you actually decide. If you do not decide and you say, it's a pretty good thought, I should do that, it will never truly happen. Something happens inside your mind as well as your body when you actually decide. That it's so wild. Every time I try to make a goal, I write it down. Oh, I can't give the answers yet. I think about it, and as soon as I start planning it out and doing things in that forward momentum, that's when things happen. I just have to ride the wave. That's what we're going to get you to do today. We're going to get you to make a decision. You're going to take a goal, and then we're going to plan it out. As soon as you take pen to paper, for instance, as soon as you make a mind movie, as soon as you start taking action, those are the three basic laws of how the brain works. You're going to be a kinetic thinker, an auditory thinker, or a visual thinker, right? All these three things need to happen, and that's what we're going to do today. So this is what I need you to do. Stop what you're doing now and go get a piece of paper. And I want you to write 3 lines across the top, middle, bottom, and middle. So there's 3 sections. Do that now. I swear, no kids were hurt during that, but that was absolutely fun to make. We have 3 separate lines. What you're going to be making here is a pain chart. This exercise is all about you looking inside yourself and learning that you have to decide what is bottom, middle, and top. So the way the human body works, we're going to do this in the world of pain. And I made this chart way back in the day, and it still hangs up in my office, working with clients. And I show them, and I guide them through where they are in pain, or where they are in soreness, or where they're in tightness. So we're going to create that chart today with you. And what's going to happen is you're going to look inside yourself and say, oh, I'm in pain, right? Pain, your body handles completely different than soreness. Completely different from tightness. But I see the constant problem when people say, oh, I have pain right here in my shoulder. So what they do is they keep on saying it's pain when it's actually soreness. So the fact that they say it's pain, their body protects the shoulder as if it was in pain. So you have to get very clear on what is pain, what is soreness, what is tightness. And that's the fun game that we're going to do today, because what is pain? Pain is like when you try to get up and you stop from moving, like getting out of a chair, you get up, oh, and that just happened, right? Like that, it stops you dead in your tracks. That's pain. So on the very bottom of your piece of paper, from 0 to 10, 0 being immense amount of pain, 10 being very little pain, where it's more like, oh, I can move. Look at that. I'm still well aware of it, but I can move. And then make the 5 mark. So you're going to do 0, I can't move. This is horrible pain. And then 10 is going to be, oh, look, I can move, right? So 0 to 10. 0 is always going to be horrible. 10 is always going to be the best. That is pain. When it comes to soreness, soreness is like your body's able to move, but it's watching you. It's limiting the range of motion. It's not allowing you to do things that's naturally able to do. That is soreness. So on 0 on your next line, 0 on the next line, for now, 0 is going to be, I can move, but I'm really, really watching it. It is pretty visual that I can't move very well. And you're going to be making sounds like, oh. That's normally what happens, right? It looks a little something like this, right? Now that you see what soreness is all about, now you have to write 0, all sorts of soreness, a whole lot of sounds coming out, and 10 being, I can move it, but it's restricted. It feels like it has more, I need to use more energy than it needs to. Like, it's just like, I can't move very well. And you won't make sounds, you'll make like, the typical sounds that I hear is like, it's more like mumblings, it's grumblings. Like when you get out of bed, you're like, oh, something like this. But that's that, right? So you want to now make the last section your tightness section, where it's more energy to move, and it's just 0 to 10 from there. And you're able to move in full range of motion. It's just very restricted. It is on the 0 mark, and on the 10 mark, it is you're able to move and you feel light, and it's awesome. That's ideally where you want it. Just light, clean, easy movement, and you don't feel a thing, and you have full range of motion in every single one of your joints. That is a pain scale. Now, the pain scale, as you start to fill out 0 to 10, and you make the 5 mark, you're going to decide what that 5 mark is on each one of those. And at the 5 mark is where you take immense action. This is where everything stops and you have to start. When I first started, like when I work out, when I do things, I don't like to go into the sore zone. So I've been working out, I've been moving, and I found out what is the amount of work that doesn't get me past the 5 zone in the sore mark. And then I stay there. Because I'm able to stay there and I know and I decided what that area is, my body has completely stay there and make that the norm. When I work out, I know the feeling, oh, I got my muscle activity, I got the things I need to go, now I'm able to do it. And because I do that, I do it consistently, and now I'm always working out. Now I'm always doing things that's happening. That is the number one thing I see the mistake everyone makes when they make these New Year's resolutions, or they make the goals, or they not to plan to make goals, which you never get anything anyway. So, you just had your first actually experience on deciding if you did what I did, if you got the piece of paper, if you took courageous action of doing the 0 and the 10, if you wrote the 5. That 5 is going to be very critical. I can't give you the 5. No one can give you what you feel. You have to do that. So that was your first exercise. Hopefully it made fun. Hopefully you enjoyed the new format that I'm doing, because it's going to be fun making them. It brings out more creativity and teaches you how to get out of pain. Don't settle for what is wrong with you. Don't go to the doctor. Don't go to anybody and they tell you what's wrong with you. Have them help you get out of pain, which is all about how. How do you do it? If you need some help, holla at me. Click the link down below if you like the video. Hit like and subscribe, because I want to help you get out of pain. All right, folks. Peace out.